everyone. So my name's Renee and I am really honoured to be here in this space with you right now. My message to share with everybody is that it is time for you to save yourself. And I know that this can seem really overwhelming, really daunting, but no one's actually coming to save us. We need to save ourselves. And this sounds really overwhelming. Like, how do we do this with so much going on in the world right now? I am based in Melbourne, Australia, where we have been in the toughest lockdowns that has been in the world. And throughout this time, I've had a couple of breakdowns. I have really utilized this time in growing myself through moving through what the emotions are, what is this here to teach me, and not giving up, working on myself, even though it would be easier to just give up. So I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, and it can be like, who's going to save us? What's happening? All the doom and gloom. But the thing is, we can only save ourselves. No one's actually here to save us. So how do we save ourselves? And I want to be able to give you some tools throughout my videos to help you work through what's going on, different ways of seeing things as well. Standing up, it isn't a public announcement. It isn't telling anyone anything. It's a decision that you make that you're going to save yourself, that you're going to understand what is going on in the world and come back through love. That you understand that we had been living in a 3D world, a third dimensional world, which is being broken down right now. That third dimensional world was very controlling, very negative, very heavy, and built on systems that do not align with our souls and our divine purpose. We're now moving to the fifth dimension, which is like a heaven on earth. It's a beautiful place. It's a place that is for us. It is a divine place, a place which allows us to thrive and love. And there is no corruption. There is no evil. There is no negativity. So how do you stand up? Because no one's coming to save us. We need to save ourselves. It's deciding that you're going to look at the information and understand what is happening. It's deciding that you're going to stand up and that you don't want to live it in the way of the world anymore, that you're not going to live by fear, that you're going to look at the information and see right through it and see that you truly are safe. You're going to look at, different sides of stories. It's about looking at what is in front of you and what is constantly bombarding you, and look at the other side of that, because there's always two sides to a story. And you really need to know how to be discerning with information and to take what resonates with you. But we're at the point now where it's like you need to turn your ego off and you need to go out there and challenge what you believe, challenge what you know, reach out to people. Because once you decide, those people are going to show up. There's a saying, once the student is ready, the master or the teacher will appear. And I know this to be true because it's happened for me many times, that once I was ready, the people just showed up around me. So if you are ready to change your belief system and the things that you're looking at, what do you want your future to look like? Do you want it to be what your dreams are made of? Or do you want to stay here where it's comfortable, but it's uncomfortable? Because we all have a choice. I want to try and talk back to basics for those of you who are new to all of this. When we talk about being on different timelines, so the current timeline that we can be on is the old way, 3D way, heavy way. We're going to lose, our world's going to get taken over. We're in this fear place. But changing timelines is as simple as changing your perspective and what you're looking at. So I choose to see that we are going to a beautiful place, that we are going to the fifth dimension, that all the old systems are breaking down, that there's going to be fairness, that we're going to be able to live life. We're not going to be controlled by money, by fame. We're going to be living harmoniously together, arms in arms, this beautiful place. What would your life look like if you didn't have to work? or if you did something that lit your soul up and that there was space for everybody. That is the timeline that I live on. And that's a timeline you can live on too if you remove your ego enough to know that life can be different. So some things that you can do is you can Google what is the fifth dimension, what is 5D, follow some pages on Facebook or Instagram, reach out to people who you like, follow, know and trust, because now is the time where we really need to be heart-centered. We really need to love on everyone and we need to love on ourselves, but we need to stand up, because once you stand up, you'll find your people. I know for myself that through this whole journey, I have made the most amazing connections and with like-minded people who have helped me grow so much. And it's the same for yourself, that once you stand up, you're going to do the same. You're going to be this signal for other people. I'm ready, I'm awake, I'm scared. We're all scared, okay? But nothing's more scary than staying where we are. You either do it and be scared, or you stay where you are and be scared. Either way, we're going to be scared. And I know I've done a lot of things this year that have scared me, but nothing scares me more than staying where we are. So I need you to know that you get to change, you get to choose, and you get to stand up. But no one's coming to save us. We need to stand up, because once we stand up, we band together, and together we make a difference. Collectively, we will make a huge difference, and that will vibrate through the world. Vibration as well. Vibration is energy, but energy is also when you don't feel good or when you do feel good. So what we need to do is lift your vibration, lift your energy, feel better more of the time. So laugh, dance, play, walk, catch up with loved ones. Do the things that make you feel good, because that's going to help you make a decision, an easier one to live in a higher dimension, a more positive, beautiful dimension. Thank you so much for your time and being here. I am so excited to move forward on this journey with you and share nothing but love.